the hunters. Sarah Leone's winner, we all are one, make we live together. Without peace, we don't go before. Like you neighbor, no make palava. This salon, I know what we get. For the sake of the beginning, let we make salon. What you don't do for mama salon? When they say water, you say for the back. And inside you, give peace a chance. Let we make salon. Anything you do, give peace a chance. Let we make salon. And inside you, give peace a chance. Let me make salon. Salon man, how you they do? Salon woman, do ya push it? This na the temple that we make the country. Coming property, not on land, you know. Not on the streets, not in the office. Waiting up for we, not on land, you know. When we like salon, then we put on first. Live at peace inside salon. When they say water, you say from God the back. And inside you, give peace a chance. When we make salon, anything you do, give peace a chance. When we make salon, and inside you, give peace a chance. When we make salon. Sarah Leone's wanna listen to me. Sarah Leone's wanna listen well. Learn some lessons and get some blessings. Stop the blame game that we make salon. This say another one, that one they say not this. Election time, not to time for facts. Make salon, not well this country. If we live in peace, salon will go before. When they say water, you say for God the back. And inside you, give peace a chance. Then we make salon. Anything you do, give peace a chance. Then we make salon. And inside you, give peace a chance. Then we make salon. Before ya, how na they do? Bakaya, uya kushe. For make salon, make we live in peace. If we make salon, make it go there for we. No place like home, no place like salon. Green, white, and blue, make we raise them up. Let me make salon, let me not wear salon. Landlords, we love them once you're alone. When they say water, you say for the back. And inside you, they give peace a chance. Let me make salon. Anything you do, give peace a chance. Let me make salon.
Thank you very much to brother Justin Mava for that program, that music. Of course, that will be signature tune for this program, Building New Hope. May people learn this now, the program Building New Hope, courtesy of the Then and Now podcast. This is now the first program for this year, and mind you, this program focus of farm for educate, for inform, and for inspire, especially Sierra Leoneans and that of those in the APC, we get the country now at the hand. This is our first program for the year 2026, and this is now the electioneering period upon which the APC they go to convention for elect then flag bearer, a new set of leaders. We will get the opportunity for select a new set of leaders. We take over the mantle of leadership in the APC party. So today we look at the current activities in the APC party. We will throw light on them, and then we will give a recap on what happened last year December, or last program in last year December, when we talk about the 2026 budget and how we link them to Dr. Marayan expertise, and how we also link them to what the APC and Dr. Marayan do under the Ernest Baikoma administration. So today we will look at the current state of affairs in the APC party, and we also will talk to the supposed delegates, because for now, all delegates they go back to the drawing board. We give now the opportunity to the grassroots of the party for go elect new leaders. For go elect new leaders. So the delegate then now, but come on, when they it now, not sure of coming back as a delegate. But we believe say over 70% will be retained or come as delegates. So we talk to the supposed delegates that this is not the time where we come vote new set of leaders we will take over the party. Not only the flag bearer aspirant, but we vote the chairman and leader and the deputy. We vote for the secretary general and the deputy. We vote for the publicity secretary and the deputy. We vote for the organizing secretary and the deputy. We vote for the youth leader. We vote for the Women's Congress leader. We vote for the veteran leader. We vote for all other strategic executive positions we will be delegate. So the election therefore starts from the lower level, where they start on the 27th. After the lower level, we don't elect, we delegate them at the ward level. And the ward level, and then get the mandate for elect the constituency executive. The constituency executive get the mandate for elect the district executive. And the district executive get the mandate for elect the regional executive. The regional executive get the right and the mandate for vote for the national executive. And the delegate them across the board from constituency, when are 8 members they come out from the district, when are 16 from the region, all the strategic arm of the party, the disabled wing, the diaspora, the Women's Congress, the Youth League, all of them now put together they form the National Delegate Conference, when at the NDC, where they now get the power for votes for the flag bearer. So it is not a one-man thing, but the bulk of the votes they come out from constituencies. So far, leadership don't become stifled because what we expect from leaders now the party now for at this point in time for able for shape opinions, for able for guide the delegates them, so that when they make the decision, they will make the right decision. The need for filter down to the different delegates them we will end up for elect. Though we don't elect them yet, but for now leadership for them to take charge. Why would they say this? Now that if this country go in the wrong hand, the leaders then will be held responsible. Because me believe say, as a member of the APC party, no matter how we give power to the delegates them, to the youths them, to the grassroots, they're not able to take the right decision if we not guide them. And that is the reason why God put put one in them position there as leaders. The Latins then believe in what we call primus inter pares. Primus inter pares, we have the first among equal. Yes, we all are humans. We all belong to the human. The belief that we are all one. But God not bless we all with the same intellect. God not bless we all with the same opportunity. God put we in strata. The same way you cannot compare the presidents the way they rule the different sects of different countries in this country to the prophet them. Now, so you don't also, compare them to the ministers. Then. The ministers them also they above the honorables, the directors. That is how it is. There is a capitalist war. We all equal in the sight of God, yes, but we also all not equal because God not bless we all with the same, the same blessings. Blessing for have riches, blessing with knowledge. God give everybody his own blessing. There are certain people God give them money, but God don't give them knowledge. There are certain people God give them knowledge, but God don't give them money. There are certain people we sabi talk. There are certain people who not sabi talk. There are certain people who get the heart forgive. There are certain people who not get the heart forgive. So God make we different. So when you are a leader, you get for understand, see, you get responsibility for look after those really under you, guide them on the right path. So that is what we are expecting from the APC leadership at this point in time. But so far, that not don't happen. That not don't manifest. It gets to manifest in the future. That is a question for another day. It's a question for another day because we are yet to see that future. Until then, for now, we will continue for the talk to the leadership for take the right decision. The decision will shape opinions, will shape the delegates. Clearly, we don't get so many people who don't show up say they want to be a flag bearer. And the flag bearer interest, now we all interest. The leadership of this party know the people. They know the assets the way they get. They're not going to be a laissez-faire. In French, we got what we call laissez-faire. And not fine for the leadership become a laissez-faire leadership. We don't say let them become autocratic, but they have to take leadership position in this. We have delegates, those from Falaba, those from Kwenadu, those from the interior, whether it is in Binti, whether it is in Cambia, whether it is in Kailaun, in Pujong, in Bont, in Moyamba, in Kenema, in Tonkolili, in Bombali, in Karine, all of these areas, in Kono, we have people who are delegates. They form part of the delegates delegate for comfort by default. So man there now based on team A. And in politics, you don't underestimate numbers. If two Christmas then team up and you know one professor, then go outweigh you with all your education, with all what you get. as long as na ballot box, 2 Christmas votes one side and one professor votes one side, and the professor the Christmas and vote then they lead. So that is why leadership need for coming, the need for stepping, the need for being honest. This issue of money business, it destroy the fabric upon which this party formed. This APC is a form on constructive nationalism. That is the philosophy. I always say this. Any candidate who believes in money for getting the leadership, I mean, you will know already say that particular candidate, not the right candidate. But for goodness sake, we not get any candidate when a beggar. Everybody when they contest, they're all well to do. They're all well to do. They're all not to bigger man them. Okay? So if you get a candidate who believes in money and they put on the common sense needs for speak to some of them things there. We need the leaders of this party for take action and reasonable action for conscientize the delegates them way they go for vote. You know, will be a laissez-faire leader. Otherwise, everything could go bad. And you, the leader, when in that position, wherein they can't give you bora, sometimes you have to live above, then petty, we need any way they will come for can give. For goodness sake, this is our country that we're talking about. Some of you don't get nothing against aspirants them. But when we see how aspirants and the gallivant all over the place and think saying that the money for give them presidency, we say no. We will continue to say no to that so that common sense will prevail. We have fine candidates in the person of Dr. Kaifala Mara. All other candidates fine, but EO's track record speak volume. So members of Congress, when they go into lower level elections, where they go vote ward executive vote constituency executive, the constituency executive for no say this country big past them personal pocket. The leaders of this party for no say this country big past them personal interest. It is not about waiting you don't get at that material time. It is not about waiting and go give you for Billy Hose, for finish Hose, for buy motorcar for you. It is about sustainability. Development will meet the needs of the current without compromising. Future, people have also get their own. A set of people where you get. This barrage of people will say they want to be flag bearer. I will tell you, if not any ordinary job you put out, now then organizations, them INGOs, we get standard. They're not even shortlisted. You're not even qualified to be shortlisted. But these are the people where they put themselves forward and think saying that the money they make them be flag bearer. We are saying no. It is not decent. It is not decent today. It is not decent tomorrow. We have to call a spade. Leadership need to speak. These people need to be conscientized. More than ever before, we need a flag bearer aspirant who understand the issues, when they campaign on policy. We need a flag bearer aspirant when they campaign on issues, not on trivial things like tribalism, not on trivial things like nepotism, not on trivial things like regionalism, but on the issues. We have a lot to do in this country. We are far behind. Just yesterday, I been engaged with some of the military colleagues. I guess because me grow up in a military setting, I talk to somebody where a senior officer in the military. When they tell me say, the equipment wise they are far below, and that is the more reason why you find out say country like Guinea, go can look salo and take a whole portion of land and can put the military base there. Because we are not invested, we have a lot. Every sector in this country need, an overhaul. It needs surgery. Every sector. Corruption is rampant all over the place. Why is it like that? It is because we are not paying premium to the welfare of the workers. If somebody they deal with millions in the past two in hand, but in salary not reach 5 million. Take for example the three NRA guys where they arrest recently this week. They arrest them for 300 million. And 300 million in new loans, in old loans are 3 billion. And 300 billion. These are people where their salary not reach 10 million. Man and salary is between 5, 6, and 7 million. When if Namotoka self you want for buy, then basic afford the way then basic car, then basic small car no more you buy. You go work for 3 years before you for buy. But then people are sit down upon their resources that they are not paid, they are not well remunerated. How they not going to be corrupted? How? So every sector in this country need a surgery. A surgery will fix things. So not to papi show talk. I get money, I this, I that, not to that. If you get money and you like your country, I tell you, there are other ways you can fix the country without you entering into politics. Look at the Dangotes of this world. Dangote is a politician? No. But what they do? The legacy, the impact, where it don't do. The legacy and the impact where it don't do. Dangote, the legacy and the impact where it don't do over time. I mean, it don't become, a force where every president, every leader, Nigeria, they work with, and not only in Nigeria, beyond Nigeria. So we need for assembly. We touch them together. Nobody knows it all. But among this barrage of people where they want to be flag bearer, you have good candidates. Good candidates than they did. We have to go in for the best. Competence in this for speak over, emotions. Then basic things, then the money, would I get the deepest pocket. That is not it. What we want now is somebody who gets policy where we will fix the problems that we in this country. Take for example the current state of the current state where we in this country. We image internationally don't become so bad that this country, the leaders of this country allow for let them class we as a failed state in a way that then they consider we as a narcotic state. Just like waiting they go, invade Venezuela in. Then go get Nicolas Maduro out and say because he did into drug. We they house a whole drug baron in this country. Supported by state institutions, but then we deny. So we have a lot to do when it comes to rebranding our image internationally. Visa ban on where the US government slammed. It is as a result of so many issues. So many issues, you know, we'll just say now one. So many issues. It could be one, the fact that when Sierra Leoneans then go, then they overstay. They go overstay because incentive not the back home for them and can work. So if you get opportunity and why you want to come back? Why not go seek asylum there? That is it. But if you have opportunity home, well, like where you go now for go serve, or for go do now, if you go as a tourist, after you turn allows you to come back home because you have so many things to do. You understand? If we policies then they work well. If we state institutions then they work well. If we they pay with civil servants then well, the military, the police, other strategic civil servants, like the ministry, like the health practitioners, those where they manage with resources, those in NRA, those are the Ministry of Finance and Economic Development. I will tell you, It go difficult if somebody gets a good job for they left this country, where he call home and go overseas and go seek asylum. So many factors they were responsible for let them place we under that kind of category. They say we get a visa bar. A lot there for this country we need for do. A lot, and a lot they will for do. We get a lot for do. But we focus on petty issues. The fact we say over here and there, we don't know what we want. Can you imagine a flag bearer will say, a delegate will say, I would give me money. Now they vote for. In essence, that means that you don't sell the country. That is exactly what it means. Say you don't sell the country. You're ready for sell the country. That itself, it tells you there's something wrong with recycling. You can't do that in no civilized country, not the way they sell in country. No civilized state, no civilized individual, not in the world, where they sell in country. When we want to talk about, being president, it comes with value, it comes with humility. It is supposed to be something where the people in the sit down and say, now you with the key. We've seen some of them come out in traditional homes. We've seen we have brothers, they need the same ruling house. The one will get money, but the delegate then go say, no, we the tribal authorities don't want this person to get money. We're going for the small way not get money, but get respect for me. That is how you hand over leadership. Not on the basis of whether get deep pocket. That discussion itself is backward thinking. We have to discuss on the basis of policies. We have to discuss on the basis of what we can do for the country, because this is service that we're talking about. And it's service to the nation, service to young people. If I get money, I don't need for going to politics, because honestly, except if you are a thief, if you're not a good thief man, now you go make money in politics. But politics, not if I go make money. So if me, now money I want, I'm not going to politics. It is about serving the people, bringing the right policies in place, work with people so that we can fix the issues the way they affect the country. What's the issues the way they affect the country? So many. Infrastructure-wise, we are far behind. Military and police, they do not have the right logistics for able for combat crime and for able for stand against external aggression. So for example, if Guinea grab one more intelligence and they can't take over Salon, we're not getting logistics for face them. With all the intellect, the capacity we'll get in the military, to be able to fight them. Because why? We know they invest. What's now with defense budget? What's now with defense spending? Why you think they Guinea get the infantry? For come inside Salon, they can't take a portion of land when I younger, they take her. Because they believe say we are weak militarily. Why they not go down to Senegal? Because they're bound with Senegal as well. Why they not down to Ivory Coast? They're bound with Ivory Coast as well. Why now we then can do that too? Because now we are able. So when we see people they pass all over the place and think say presidency na something when a joke, not a joke. Now something when about now serious something. It is a service to nation and not a classroom. I agree 100% with that statement where JFK make. Presidency not a classroom. You can't forget pedigree. You can't forget pedigree. How you will just grab and think say when you come on one shop, you can be president. You can forget institutional knowledge about how government is run. You can forget knowledge about how people were, how international relations they operate, what's in diplomacy and all of that. I agree that you don't need for know it all for being a president. But let us see the policy upon which you are campaigning. Not about can tell me say I get money. What is the policy? Because you don't get money past the country. That is one factor of the state clearly. You don't get money past the country. And the country is not for sale. And the APC party where you just joined, not for sale as well. If you are boasting of things that you've done for the APC party, I will tell you, there are people in the APC, what you don't do, you will never, not, you don't ever even for big time. Take, for example, the actions them where Dr. Mara take for the APC party. In Kwenadugu district, before Dr. Mara they come in 2010, the party office will be get now been small one flat building where they go rent. It is under Dr. Mara, he buy the land, and he puts masterpiece political party, the finest of all the political parties the way the APC party gets. The offices the way the party gets. Kwenadugu political party office now the finest. You don't compare to not even to the regional office Namakeni. So not when you go, you take money, you're gonna go paint office and then change the things, say you don't rent, you get money past, or you don't do anything other people don't ever do. Not a novelty. There are other people we don't do. The former leader, Dr. Sambura Kamara, himself put up a nice party office na Kamalo Usai Komot. These are people who don't do this. Dr. Mara go again and Moyamba do another masterpiece party office for the APC where they born during the during. But people don't want to know this because we are full with hate. The level of badato we get in this country is in a higher level. You go talk about other things, but you didn't talk about the reality. Other person go do, they go just do 10%. You propel on like 100%. Then somebody else go down today, we go down do a whole lot, but they do everything in the power for mass and let that possible. In name no rise at all, just because not to tribesman, just because it dance to you to what you want. That is exactly what happened at the APC. The way people at the end, some aspirant them, I can see how they wonder. These people wake up yesterday. So all of the good things that what other people don't do, it no matter again. And they just don't canal they matter. Now, so you they take leadership. The APC party need for take action now, more than ever before. Look how this government's done recklessly handle the economy. Last week I analyzed the budget. And last year, December, the last program, I analyzed the 2026 budget. We see how they put tax on even water. When you say in this country now only 23% of the population gets access to clean drinking water. Then when they never get access to clean drinking water, instead of broadening the scope so that more people will get access to water, now tax, then levy on that day. You know what they mean? It means that 23% of people when they get clean water, it can for reduce drastically until it go down to 15%. I don't understand how a government can be this careless, callous, and just be reckless. A government is supposed to be an engine where they work for in people. All of that we see. This government is not serving the people, but they are serving themselves. So because they get access for get clean drinking water, they don't want to know about the 78% or 77% of people where they out there will not get water. These are the issues they will go for contend with. Delegates of the APC need for put sentiment, all sentiment aside. Look you picking in your face and tell and say, you know me picking. I want the power for you, pass I want and for you say. But the way how this country they now, we need somebody who get what you take for fixer. You with your ability, I think you know able to do this. That is exactly what you want this country to be now. But the level of hypocrisy is too much in the APC. Everybody is playing hypocritical. Nobody knows how to be man enough. All man don't become so myopic. Everybody don't become beggars. They feed from breadcrumbs. I mean, sometimes it's good for let somebody sit down and look himself and say, okay, with all due respect, I not get steam for it. But I not go sell me birthright for Kokoyebe. What do me if God marker I will get her? I for do waiting right. I for do waiting right. You just take a random survey around people and we get access to their gaban. Then go tell you say that man in get money. And that me could be. Or that man I mean a plan for send me overseas, plan for buy for me to Canada, make a. So tomorrow, the issues and the problems will continue. Because that brat cannot fix them. He cannot. It's not possible not ever be, council of safety in this country. No job, no thing at the world. What you do? We don't require you forget experience. No job. Any senior management role we can apply for. Over the years, we know for so many international institutions. And they always put the criteria. Now, this we want to see in the candidates where they become, the most responsive candidate. But presidency now we don't reduce them to nothing. We don't reduce them to nothing. Sometimes it's not about the education, because if you get first degree, it doesn't matter. What's more matter than the experience? So that rather than say get so first degree, nothing at the issue. Educate. But you don't get the experience. So when we talk about somebody experience, people mix them up. Experience and education, qualification are two different things. That is certificate. It's different from the experience. Like if I get a degree in economics and I don't ever get the ability for practice economics. Somebody not study economics, but they don't practice economics. It's far better than me. In the eyes of, for example, the British, and they get a job, they left me with my certificate. Because experience matter. Your experience can give you job, but your ordinary certificate cannot give you job. So when we talk about education, when we talk about experience, what will education be? Because for me president of this country, the standard is so low that as long as you don't pass O level, nine are the constitution. As long as you get O level, as long as you get WAS, nine are the constitution. So not that no problem. The problem is you get the experience to manage the country in situation where they so. The economy is in very bad shape. And when you fix a problem, you got to look at sector by sector, and then come to the conclusion what you need for fixing the country. It is clear that we problem in this country right now in our economy. Not to withdraw. Now the economy we need for fix. When we fix the economy, I will tell you, even this cost where it will reduce. Say for example, now the employment rate in this country, we not get reach 30% of the population with the work. The population will not get reach 30% with gainfully employed. That is why you find out say the GDP they contract instead of expand. Because if everybody get what they do, me I get business, this they work. What did they happen? The GDP they expand. The GDP they expand. Places like America, let's take for example California. California alone, then GDP, the pass when you put the entire Africa, the entire West Africa together, then GDP. Why? Because economically, nearly everybody they work, everybody gets what they do. Everybody gets what they do where they bring in income. But for we own case, except for the diaspora where they support. The diaspora not be there where they support the economy, through remittances. With situation for don't bad pass. You don't get 30% of the population with the work. And economists then believe that no country they will get the ability to employ 20% of the population. 90 or more percent, 80 or more percent of the population they be employed by the private sector. How you able to empower the private sector? Now, through relevant policies, you get to be, economically mindful. That is the reason why we say, let us go in for Dr. Mara. We get all this barrage of candidates. They can support them, make a fine government. Dr. Mara gets what it takes. Except if not by that. If not to this tribalism, nepotism, It gets everything what we take, all what we want in the next president. When you there, when you do, I mean, head hunting. For example, if I put out an advert, say I want um, a business development expert, the room for that for don't know say my biggest problem I get in my organization are the fact that I not get business development person. We go come and can create partnership, can create room for low get donors, low get funding. So I for don't know say that my problem. And the person I need forget 10 or 20 years experience in what? In resource mobilization. So now they can be the business development expert in the organization. So if we as a country we don't know say the problem na the economy. Once you fix the economy, all other problems they solve. Go to the political parties then. Go to the executive party office. See the parade of youth man they way from me. Jobless, even though we are the government in power. They don't get job. They don't get job. Majority don't get job. Because who said the job they come out? The private sector not they function well. Go to ABC party office. The youth man they wait, sit down, they wait for the turn. So when ABC can power now turn. I will assure you back say ABC go can power if things not change, you don't get the right person. And they tell you back say we will continue for them and we don't power will not get job. So why can't we think out of the box for once? Forget about them myopic sentiments they are. And I would have given money, would have found to I don't need for like an individual personally. I only need for like what the person they do or what the person stand for. So here Dr. Mara no need for be relative, or no need for Komo Kabbalah. No need for Komo at the north. But as long as I mean you believe in what it stand for, now you fix this country. Now that's what you're going for. Look, the biggest joke where Andrew Lavali they go talk about saying that Jagaban are the most popular. Somebody make yesterday. Now he's saying the most popular just because you fit on high, they pass all over the place, they go and scatter money, then say the money. Then it's an popular. So popular pass the one that maybe don't contest, they spend the money in 2018. They don't get them pull all kind of crowd, they do all kinds of popular pass them. The likes of the JFK, the John CC, the Dr. Kefala Mara, they will contest in 2018. The popular pass them. What's going on in this country? Where they not sabi their name lady. So it just boils down to one thing. We don't speak truth to power. We don't speak truth to power. We are not sincere with our conscience. And that's the reason we make this country like I did so. Why? We know how that thing they play. We know how that thing they play. Somebody will buy inside the phone this, we will make this kind of thing like I said, the most popular. Either the most popular, go Kabbalah, that's a big deal. Go beyond Kabbalah, go beyond Falaba, that's a big deal. How many impacts aside from politics you don't impact people in life? There are people where, for example, Dr. Mara don't become impactful in people, even at the time when they even kind of politics it. Who's a popularity? When not do the assessment, they're not popular. Not do the assessment, and they make the Jagaban was not even in the first five. Jagaban was not even in the first five. When not do the assessment. Who's a put this? They say in take sample. Now political parties then now 1,000 people in the interview. 1,000 people for over 10 million people. Is that representative of the fact? We're not a researcher, I mean a PhD researcher. So I'm not here to talk. It's not representative. We're not including 2,000 people in the interview. When you go watch the methodology, it is clear that they tell you exactly how they go about to get the information. In fact, they know digital. Now digital. You know they know it for influencer. But this man saying take questionnaire, you're going to ask people. How many people are going to ask? If it's not easy thing for going to ask 1,000 people, that is small organization and they go ask 1,000 people. In how many months you go look on it? They just feed the people a food. You know. Anyways, Ceylon gets a lot for do, but we not ready yet. If we continue for the think, this myopic way, they think this backward way, they think this bad that way, they think this continue will go before. Because people not ready for stand for waiting correct. All my want for become the all my want for the play dirty politics. Which in favor anybody now they do. Because uh, I get connection to Jagaban, and they give me money, now they dey for. Even if I not say enough fit for purpose, I not get my look and face I tell them. Experience matters in leadership. Let nobody know how than they give you. You know, we just come up from one shop, you go get inheritance, you can't begin to spend, you say I'm the president. And then even that na feature self. It's very disrespectful. So the people learn this now. We'll continue this program next week. Next week we will continue to talk to the delegate them. We'll continue to discuss the issues that matters. Next week we'll look at the profile again of the candidates them. All the candidates that we don't show up because now they don't go up. We don't see the likes of Adi Macaulay don't join the race, Thibault don't join the race, one other Dr. Davis don't join the race. So many other people don't join the race. So we profile them next week. And by God in power, we will do justice to the people. We will do justice to the people. We will advise them the advice what they need. So on that note, I want to stop now. I want to tell plenty thank you to we viewers all over the globe who they follow this program. And then we need one for money, we need one for no other reason, but we just believe say are the best thing for do. I'll tell you all the candidates there, so we don't show up, say they want be flag bearer. It go difficult for them show anyone we get what Dr. Marano gets. No candidates know they among them are better pass Dr. Mara. So we know the kind of have who can lie to people. Dr. Mara is the best candidate, and with the urge, we delegate them for do the right thing by electing him in this, NDC where they can. I want to say thank you to all of you now, and we will see you again next week. Thank you. Bye bye.
This is Shaman's News of the Hunters.